When considering the relationship between pharmaceutical manufacturer, PBMs, and pharmacies, one has to really understand the relationship between a manufacturer and a PBM and a pharmacy and the different types of pharmacies. So for the relationship between a manufacturer and a PBM, or a prescription benefit manager, that relationship is really looking at the different market share and discounts or rebates in the channel. Now, the PBM's sell to the payer is really overall utilization control, lower prescription drug cost. So the sell is to make sure that they're leveraging all of the tools available, formulary placement, step therapy, prior authorizations, to help that payer lower overall cost. So now that we understand the relationship between a manufacturer and a PBM, let's look at the relationship between a manufacturer and a specialty pharmacy. And for today's conversations, we'll talk about specific specialty pharmacies, and for that, let's look at some 250 or so URAC accredited or in the process of being accredited specialty pharmacies. Now, these can be divided into categories. So the categories most likely are going to be payer or PBM owned. They could be independent or retail and hospital or prescriber owned pharmacies. So for that relationship between the manufacturer and the PBM-owned specialty pharmacy, we have to really think about the business model there. So if the business model is that PBM-owned specialty pharmacy and selling those services to the payer, it's about overall lowering prescription drug cost and making sure that they're leveraging the tools to be put in place. And it's that business model. Now, in contrast, the independent specialty pharmacy, the business model there is really ultimately is driven by their services to the stakeholders in the channel. This is going to be the patients, the prescribers, the pharmaceutical manufacturers, and the payers. So here we're looking for the most appropriate utilization control at a cost-effective manner. So a little bit different relationship from the payer PBM SPs. Now, for the relationship between the manufacturer and the retail or the health system or physician-owned specialty pharmacy, manufacturer has to understand the business model there as well. And the business model really is the value of that specialty pharmacy and the value of that specialty pharmacy to the overall entity.